Right now, somewhere in the world, someone less qualified than you is moving ahead. Why? Because they have something that you lack. Confidence. They speak without hesitation. They act like the world owes them something, and they move forward with a certainty that others can't help but notice. And the world, seeing this assurance, gives them what they want. Meanwhile, you hesitate. You second-guess yourself, waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect words, the perfect emotion. And as you do, that person, whose confidence far outweighs their ability, takes what could have been yours. Confidence is not just a personality trait. It's a tool, a weapon, and if you don't use it, someone else will. Machiavelli himself knew this centuries ago. It is not the most skilled who climb the ladder. It is those who know how to project themselves with unshakable confidence. The world doesn't reward those with talent alone. It rewards those who exude certainty. It's those who believe in their own worth so strongly that others can't help but believe it too. This message isn't about temporary motivation. It's about a permanent transformation. The kind that doesn't just change your mindset, but alters the way you interact with the world. This is about power, control, and influence. You will learn how to banish your hesitation, speak like a ruler, and carry yourself as someone who demands respect without needing to ask for it. Keep watching from now on, because hesitation will be a thing of the past in your life. It will be eradicated. You weren't born unsure. You weren't born hesitant or insecure. These are learned behaviors, often imposed upon you over time. From the moment you were able to walk and speak, you began absorbing messages. Don't interrupt. Wait your turn. Ask for permission. These aren't bad lessons in themselves, but they have conditioned you to be cautious, to wait for validation before taking action. In doing so, they have diminished your innate power, and now you find yourself living under the control of the inner voice that constantly questions, doubts, and asks for approval. That inner voice, the one that tells you, maybe I shouldn't speak up, or is this okay, is not who you truly are. It's the voice of someone trained to serve, to follow, to ask for permission. And unless you silence that voice, you will never be able to take control of your life. Machiavelli didn't wait. He didn't ask for permission. He didn't try to be liked. He simply took what was his. Power, he understood, is not granted by others. It is seized, it is taken. And those who wait for permission to lead, to take action, will always be stuck on the sidelines. Your transformation begins with a shift in perspective. The next time you feel the urge to shrink, do the opposite. Expand. Every time you feel like you need to explain yourself, stop. Every time you feel the impulse to apologize, hold your ground. Because confidence is not something that happens when you feel ready. It's something you create by acting with authority, even when you're not sure. Begin by moving with purpose. Walk faster. Take up space. Stop nodding in agreement just to make others comfortable. Stop softening your tone or trimming your edges. Speak like you mean what you say. Every word should be deliberate. Confidence is not a state of mind. It's an identity you create. And that identity is forged in defiance. Not against the world, but against the weak version of yourself that hesitates, that shrinks, that asks for permission. The first rule to mastering this new identity is simple. Anything that makes you smaller, eliminate it. This could be a thought, a habit, or even a relationship. Anything that weakens you, gets in the way of your growth, or drags you into self-doubt should be ruthlessly eliminated. The world will try to tell you to be humble, to be kind, to apologize for taking up space. Ignore it, because here's the hard truth. Nice men are weak men. They are tools to be used, and when they have outlived their usefulness, they are discarded. It's not the polite who get ahead. It's the confident, the precise, the deliberate. To truly embody power, you must first break free from the chains of self-doubt. That voice inside you, the one that tells you to apologize, that tells you to explain, that tells you to justify yourself, is the voice of your inner servant. And until you learn to ignore it, you will never fully embrace your potential. The confident man does not ask for validation, he demands it. He walks into a room, and without uttering a single word, people take notice. This isn't arrogance, it's presence. A truly confident person doesn't need to announce their arrival. They simply enter, and the room shifts. The world rearranges itself around them, and they don't care whether anyone notices or not. This is the difference between someone who is seeking attention and someone who commands it effortlessly. And what is presence, if not confidence in action? It is about carrying yourself with such assuredness that people feel your energy long before you open your mouth. It's about making the people around you feel as though you are someone they should listen to, someone they should follow. It's about creating a gravitational pull where your presence dominates the space around you. Machiavelli knew that power does not come from what you say, it comes from how you say it. Those who speak with authority don't need to repeat themselves. They don't need to beg for attention. They know that their words are final, and they don't waste time explaining or justifying. They speak and others listen. It's not about being loud, it's about being certain. The world loves to see confidence in action. But when you speak, speak with the same authority. Speak like every word you utter is a decree, not a question. Speak like you are not asking for permission to be heard, but stating that your words deserve to be listened to. This is the power of confidence, not to beg for respect, but to command it. When you speak with confidence, your words resonate. They don't need to be loud. They don't need to be fancy. They just need to be true to you. People will follow those who speak with authority, who don't waver in their convictions, who don't apologize for taking up space. And when others challenge you, don't get defensive. Don't try to explain yourself. Simply stand your ground. Speak your truth and let the chips fall where they may. The more you defend yourself, the weaker you appear. If someone tries to challenge you, look them in the eye and say, "I disagree." Then move on. Your silence in the face of opposition is a statement in itself. It shows that you do not need to explain yourself to anyone. You are who you are, and your confidence is not up for debate. And remember, confidence isn't just about how you speak, it's about how you act. If you walk into a room and immediately look for reassurance or approval, you've already lost. Instead, walk into that room as if it's yours. Move with purpose. Let your gaze command attention. Your body language speaks louder than words ever will. Hold your head high. Stand tall. Don't slouch. Don't fidget. Don't look down at your feet or shuffle around nervously. Move through the world as though you own it. People notice how you carry yourself. And if you carry yourself with the certainty of a ruler, people will treat you like one. This is why the confident man doesn't need to shout his presence. He simply enters a room and everyone knows that he is someone who should be taken seriously. Confidence also means not allowing yourself to be overshadowed by others. If someone cuts you off in conversation, don't just let it slide. Speak over them. Take control of the conversation. If someone challenges you, don't back down. Assert your point of view. Be firm, be decisive, and be unafraid of disagreement. One of the most powerful tools of a confident person is silence. When you walk into a room, don't feel the need to fill the space with chatter. Don't feel like you have to prove yourself to anyone. Be still. Be quiet. Let others come to you. When you speak, speak with intention. Every word should be measured. Every sentence should have weight. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means being confident enough to not have to prove your worth to others. It means standing tall and knowing that your presence alone is enough to command attention. Finally, stop apologizing for taking up space. The world has conditioned you to believe that humility and self-deprecation are virtues, but true power comes from owning who you are. Stop apologizing for your presence. Stop apologizing for your achievements. Stop apologizing for being ambitious. Stand tall and make the world adjust to you. When you do, people will start to take notice. And when they do, they'll begin to follow you, to listen to you, and to respect you. Power isn't granted, it's taken. It's not about asking for permission. It's about commanding respect without needing to say a word. Confidence is not about being liked, it's about being respected. And once you master this, the world will bow to your will. Now you have learned the power of confidence, right? The weapon that will elevate you above the crowd and make your presence undeniable. The world doesn't wait for permission, and neither should you. The time to act is now. Stop hesitating, stop second-guessing yourself, and start living with the authority you deserve. Take what is yours. Own your space. Walk into the room like you were meant to be there because you are. Remember, confidence isn't a choice, It's a mindset, a lifestyle, a way of being. The only question now is, are you ready to become the most powerful version of yourself? If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, share it with those who need to hear this message, and subscribe for more content that will help you step into your power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.